Hi, I'm Cassandra from Cassie's Creations803. You're now tuned in to Talk with Tora.
This week I am sitting with Cassandra from Cassie's Creations803. And you took like a little hiatus.
Yes, I did.
But it was for a good reason.
Yes.
You're improving your business, which
Yes.
everybody needs to do that sometimes. Like take a break and be like, okay, you know what? I want to make this better.
Yes.
So what changes are you making to your business?
Well, when I first started my business, I had a full-time job at the time, and this was just going to be like a little part-time, just doing something on the side to make a little extra money, and it kind of just blew up, shall I say. And I want to get more equipment and just be able to produce shirts quicker at a cheaper cost, because I want to be able to keep my products at a lower cost. So just more equipment to be able to produce faster, better quality, so when you wash things it doesn't fade or something falls off, just to be able to get better at my business, I guess.
Yes. I didn't mention that. I don't know why I didn't mention that, but she has an apparel line and she creates t-shirts. And she created the What a Girl Wants t-shirts. If you guys don't know what a Girl Wants, that's the other thing, that the web series that I created. And I just saw someone with like these really amazing t-shirts on Instagram, and me and him were actually talking to each other, and I was like, oh my god, where'd you get your shirt from? And then he told me, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I have to reach out to her. Like, it was phenomenal. So your business has been going on for almost 2 years now?
Yes, almost 2 years.
And you are really killing it right now.
I am. Everyone's like, please come back, and I'm just like, I'm coming out, I promise. I say 2020, but I don't want to say January of 2020 because I don't know yet. Like, I started back working full time, so I can, get the equipment that I need, and so I don't want to say January 2020, but I will be back full force in 2020. So do not fret, I'm coming.
Okay. So this was something that you were just doing on the side. When did you decide that you want this to be something that grows into something bigger? When did you decide, like, this is going to be my business?
For my 25th birthday, I wanted to throw myself a nice little kickback party at my house. I don't know where I got the idea to do a Chanel number 25 themed party.
Awesome.
But I've always been like crafty and doing stuff pretty much all my life. My mom, she used to work at like craft stores, so we've been doing crafts and things for a long time. So for my 25th birthday, I wanted to design like all these nice decorations, and I wanted my friends, I have been seeing people doing like the matching shirts with their friends and stuff like that. So I was like, I know how to make t-shirts, but I didn't know about this whole process of making t-shirts. So I just knew that you could go to the store, buy some pre-cut out letters, and you can iron those onto shirts. So I was like, okay, I want to do like a Chanel design for this party, so I can do it with my friends and stuff, and then just have all of that. So I'm on YouTube, I'm looking up different things, and I stumble across people talking about this machine called the Cricut, and I was like, okay, the Cricut. I see them, making t-shirts and stuff, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But I didn't really think anything else of it. Like, I was just like, okay, that's kind of cool. So I ended up not doing the t-shirts. I just kind of, told all my friends to just wear black, and we, wore nice clothes, and I made some beautiful, like, giant makeup. I'll have to show you some pictures. It was like Chanel makeup that I made, and I just had a really nice party at my house. And then, unfortunately, 3 days after my 25th birthday, my boyfriend was shot and killed.
Oh my goodness.
And that was just kind of devastating.
I'm so sorry.
So for Christmas that year, I had kind of mentioned it to my family that I wanted the Cricut, and so I was just, kind of in a depressive state.
Yeah.
And they were just like, they were gonna all chip in and get it for me because they wanted me to be a little bit happier, and this was something that I wanted. So they got me the Cricut, And I got it, and it sat there. It just sat there. I left it at the house, and my mama would ask me like every other day, "Have you opened up your thing yet? I want to see how it works." And I'm just like, "No, I haven't opened it yet. Like it's there. It's at the house." And they're just like, "When you gonna open it?" So one day I opened it, and just started watching YouTube videos and such to see, you know, how does this thing work. And just started playing around with paper and stuff like that. And then a friend of mine, her niece's birthday was coming up, and she was like, "Can you make me some shirts for the party?" And I was like, "Yeah, girl, I got that. Like, I can do it. I got my machine now." And
it came with, you know, like the iron-ons.
It came with some little samples.
Okay.
Of different types in the box. I got the one from Walmart, the denim version from Walmart. So it comes with your cutting mat. Okay. But I didn't know you needed like tools. I did my research, but I didn't do enough research. So I was quickly, once I went to the store, I was like, "Oh, okay, this is an expensive hobby, but okay, I see." Okay, so I got some tools and got some vinyl, and I made the shirts for it, and it took me, I think I had to do 5 shirts. And I want to say it took me like 3 days.
Oh my God.
5 shirts then. And it's like in 3 days now, I could probably get like 100 shirts done. So it was a disaster. I didn't have a heat press at the time. I was using a $10 iron from Walmart that I had for a couple years. So I'm like trying to press the stuff down. Stuff is coming back up. Like, it was just a mess. But she still has the shirts. Like, I don't know if all of them have held up, but like, I'm like, "You still got that shirt?" Like, okay.
I would still keep it, because that is the first thing that you created. And as a friend, I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, like this is going to be something that I look back on," because your progress now, because you made a lot of shirts for me. That was a lot of shirts, and they all were phenomenal. I was just like, "Oh my God, I have no idea how she did this." And that's what I want to know. How do you go about, someone sends you the logo to their, you know, their company, their business or whatever it is they're doing. How do you go about printing that logo out and putting it on the shirt?
The process that I use a Cricut, which is a vinyl cutting machine. Okay. So
does that, it's like kind of like it prints it out for you and everything? Or?
No. So vinyl, it comes in the colors. So whatever color you want, it's pretty much, you can get printed vinyls that are like patterns and such. Okay. But whatever colors that you need, you pick out your vinyls, and then you upload. The Cricut comes with the Cricut design space. So you use your design space or Inkscape, whatever comes with your machine. You can upload it, edit it to, I think for your logo, I took out all of the colors, but I left the main block. And then I could go back in and contour each color in. So once I get the design finished, I go to my machine, it pulls up, and I can separate it by colors.
Oh, okay. So, wow, that sounds like a very intense process.
So when I cut it out, it's like each color I have to cut out separately, and then I go in and I have to weed every little piece of excess vinyl out.